Our journey starts here, Cape Schank, at the very bottom of Victoria's Mornington Peninsula. Normally it's fairly windswept and bleak, but today we had an excellent day.
I'm standing on where the Mornington Peninsula meets the Bass Strait. We're going to keep an eye out for some seals and possibly great white sharks here. Over to the far left is Tasmania. We're going to take you guys up this big rock and we're going to look out and see what we can find. Well, here we are at Cape Schank, at the end of the Mornington Peninsula in South Victoria. This is the start of our journey, during which we're going to cover every landscape, ranging from wetlands in the lowlands, right up to pine forests in the alpine areas, and everything in between. Just look at the view we're getting from this windswept peninsula. Absolutely incredible. There's, the sun's out, but the wind is icy. What can you expect when there's nothing in between ourselves and Antarctica?
Okay, we've just come across the path, and right on the left of us was an eastern blue tongue. He's just sitting there sunbathing. He's actually fairly obliging. We've just crouched down next to him, and he doesn't seem too bothered. These things absolutely love eating snails. They've got real strong jaws, and they'll just crush through snail shells, along with other invertebrates and even small vertebrates, anything they can basically overpower and crush.
So we headed back down to the beach and had a bit of a look around. Then decided to see if there are any tiger snakes out behind the dunes, unsuccessfully, unfortunately. And then we found a kangaroo, and then a whole lot more. All right, the last thing left to do, we've already explored Cape Schank. What we're going to do is go check out some sea dragons now, further down at Portsea. So you ready, Phil?
Short arm.
Oh, cool. Short arm. All right, well, jump in the front, mate. What are you doing? Going the wrong way. So destination is going to be Portsea. Now, Portsea is on the very far western tip, down the very south of the Mornington Peninsula. And it's right where the tide and everything enters Port Phillip Bay. So water gets brought in straight from Bass Strait. It's usually quite clear, and it's an awesome place for sea dragons, so we'll go check it out. Well, they say the cold waters of southern Australia are some of the richest in the world, and I'm pretty sure they are, but we're certainly not looking forward to it. Right now we're at Portsea Pier on the very far southwest of the Mornington Peninsula, and that water is going to be cold. Everyone on the pier fishing behind me is all rugged up, and we don't have wetsuits. Well, I certainly don't. And Phil behind the camera there, I don't think he's looking forward to it either. So let's get ready.
Oh my God, what can I say? That was the coldest experience of my life. As soon as we jumped in, we knew we were in trouble. It was just a case of put our masks on. It didn't get any better. Swimming around for a while would sort it out. It didn't. We went under to look at the seals. I couldn't stay under for more than 2 seconds, and usually I'm all right underwater for a while. And we swam around after about 15 minutes. Our feet were numb, so we climb out. There's people asking me what was it like. I was trying to talk. I was going. My mouth wouldn't work properly. I was slobbering. It was untold pain. Honestly, my hands are dry, but they feel like there's like cream on them or something. It's like, I don't even feel like, the palms of my hands don't feel the same. I'm sure it'll go. But anyway, what an experience. I'm glad we did it. Amen.
After enduring the freezing cold water, who could resist taking a few selfies with a sea dragon?